Coming up tonight on YCU, more victims come forward and file complaints against the former New London police chief. Governor Peter Shumlin makes a stop in Springfield, Vermont to talk early education. And John O'Connor continues his conversation with the Vice President of Communications at the New London Hospital Association. With more news, sports, and weather, stay tuned. It's time for YCU, your local view.
Now, your daily digest of the Dartmouth Lake Sunapee region and central Vermont. News, sports, weather, public affairs, and all that's happening in our area. The news on YCU, your local view.
Hi, Dave Carmichael here with you on YCU. The New Hampshire Attorney General's office is investigating several new complaints against the former New London police chief who resigned last week after authorities say he told a college student he dropped the charges against her if she allowed him to take nude photos of her. The Assistant Attorney General says that she can't go into any specifics about the new complaints alleged while the investigation is ongoing, but says that they are from a woman and regard the conduct of the former chief. A New Jersey man was arrested on Sunday for heroin possession by the Hartford Police Department after providing false information during the investigation. Police say they came in contact with 31-year-old Andrew Vail of Hamburg, New Jersey, and Vail provided a false name to officers. He was found in possession of heroin and an active extraditable warrant out of state. Vail was arrested without incident and lodged at the Southern State Correctional Facility in lieu of $50,000 bail. The Lebanon Planning Board has given the green light to Entertainment Cinemas to modernize its theater on the Miracle Mile. They have approved a plan that would add 2 silver screens for moviegoers in the Upper Valley. The cinema will be constructing an addition as well as redesigning the theater's interior and a parking lot. Governor Peter Shumlin has released an update on recovery efforts from Tropical Storm Irene. The latest numbers show that Vermont is on schedule to close most government aid cases by late summer, 2 years after the flooding from the storm that damaged more than 7,000 homes. Governor Peter Shumlin wants to make the biggest investment in education in Vermont's history with $17 million going towards early childhood education. Speaking to the Springfield Chamber of Commerce on Monday, Shumlin said the best way to combat poverty in the state is to improve education for all Vermonters, something that isn't currently being done. Shumlin contends without better education opportunities early on, the state will fail low-income students and eventually fail in the entire Vermont economy. New Hampshire senior citizens are currently being given free admission to all state parks, but that's something that could soon change. The House Resources, Recreation, and Development Committee is holding a hearing today on a bill that would do away with the free admission for those 65 and older. Admission in most spots is $4 for adults. Under the bill, seniors would be able to buy a season pass for a discounted $20 instead of the usual $60. Plans are underway to mark the 10th anniversary of the collapse of New Hampshire's Old Man on the Mountain. The Old Man of the Mountain Legacy Fund and the volunteer nonprofit group charged with creating a memorial monument to the granite profile and Franconia notch is holding a brief ceremony marking the anniversary on May 3rd. The 11:30 a.m. gathering will include a moment of silence at the Old Man of the Mountain Profile Plaza. The old man's absence was first noted in the morning of May 3rd, 2003 by Franconia Notch Park workers. Word of the fall quickly spread and onlookers gathered for days to see it for themselves. The image of the old man has been the symbol of New Hampshire for generations, appearing on the state quarter, highway signs, and license plates. After the break, we'll get a sneak peek of the trash documentary at Colby Sawyer College.
The YCU News continues in a moment.